I don't see what the big buzz is about this movie. Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is Billy.
Woo! Okay, that's a good one.
And we watched The Beekeeper.
Yeah.
So, a very Hitman-esque movie.
Like,
This does this better than the Hitman movies, I think.
yeah. At one point, we're just watching Hitman.
Yeah, it's like, at first we're like, can we make this into a game?
Yeah.
And then we're like, this is just Hitman.
Because, he changes outfits.
He changes outfits. He's very good at killing.
Oh, very.
I don't even want to know the kill count on this.
Oh, no, we lost count.
We lost count after the first building.
Yeah.
Alright, so simple plot, Billy.
I'm Clay, ex-operative.
Yeah.
They're, one woman, elderly woman he knows got scammed out of money, goes on, tracks down whoever took the money, kills him.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah,
There's a lot more to that than just that.
Yeah, it's kind of, because, and I was part of a secret.
So he's part of a secret organization called the Beekeepers, which is an organization used to keep social balance when corruption happens within our normal mechanics of society.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to explain.
Yeah, it's a group that basically they can't be bought, bribed, or corrupted in any way. And their only task is to restore the balance of society so it doesn't spin out of control.
And even the CIA director didn't even know about them.
Yeah. So it's a very secretive group that I think very few are privy to knowing. Anyways, our Adam Clay is a ex-operative of this group.
Yes.
And just runs a normal beekeeper life.
Yeah.
Really be motivated here.
Oh, yeah, so
And his neighbor, who actually takes care of him, rented out the shed for him to live in and run his bee operation.
Nice.
Very nice lady.
Yeah.
Older lady, so not very tech savvy, and she gets scammed by an online scam artist who drained all her bank accounts up to over $2 million.
Yeah, because she was looking after
funding for a charity.
Yeah, children's charity.
Children's charity, I believe, yeah.
I mean...
Oh, this is why I fucking hate online scam artists. They don't fucking care where they get the money from.
This is...
This was a great, if you hate the online scam artists, this movie already solidifies how much you should hate them.
Yes. Now, if you get scammed and feel that bad...
Yeah, I'd be devastated. $2 million just immediately gone and no way of tracking it.
Yeah.
And she killed, she offed herself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, Clay finds out about this because he goes over to the house later because he was invited for dinner. The smoke alarm's going off because she was cooking during all this.
Yeah.
And finds out she's dead in the living room. And her daughter, who happens to work for the police force. FBI. Serious? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought she just got the vest.
Oh, no. No.
So that's even more weirder that she works for the FBI.
Okay.
How coincidental is that?
Right?
Yeah. But yeah. Since Clay's the only person is assumed to be the killer, we rule that out as suicide, or I can't say the word. Unalived.
Yeah.
Thanks, PC.
I know, right? Man, the people who hate the old wrestler.
Yeah. I could go into that, but we can't.
No.
Anyways, this is where I was like, where's this movie going?
Yeah.
Because it's either we're going to do The Fugitive, and she's going to hunt down Clay, or
like John Wick type.
Kind of a John Wick thing, but I like The Fugitive better.
Yeah, I mean,
It's way more accurate to what the situation would be.
yeah, that's
Where she would be hunting Clay,
yeah,
even
like,
though Clay's completely innocent.
yeah. I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Good one, Devin.
Or are we going to John Wick it, which we
Yeah.
kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he has a vendetta now,
Yeah.
and he's going to murder everyone associated to
Yeah.
this.
I mean, like I said, this is John Wick knockoff easily,
It is.
but hey, I think it stands on its own.
To be fair, John Wick's a knockoff of a lot of these movies. These movies are very dime story.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I wanted to I'm going to give a full disclosure. I want to go in hating this movie. Because I do not care for the dime store action movies where it's just one guy with a vendetta and he's somehow part of a secret military group.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you pissed off the wrong person and now all of us are dead.
Yeah.
And that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But
You enjoyed yourself.
there is enjoyment in this.
Oh, very, right?
Yeah. So, yes, Clay first tracks down the original
Call center.
call center where they stole the lady's money. Finds out that, like, that's just a sub-operation.
Yeah. I'll just...
Goes to the next call center, major hub
Yeah.
call center, and finds out that it's like, no, we are also a sub of this tech company.
After they beat him up several times with a stapler.
Yeah. And then we find out that the president of the United States is a female whose son is the owner of these companies.
Yeah.
And that's how she was funded into presidency, was through all this.
Scams and
Yeah.
phishing.
And she was not aware of this.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah. This is where I was like, I'm glad that the mom isn't evil.
Yeah, because you've seen it so many times.
Oh, yeah, she would have been like the hidden, like,
Villain.
mastermind,
Yeah,
villain,
yeah.
yeah. Or I'm just that evil. It's like, you sink or swim now, bitch. I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
And it looked like they were trying to lean for that, but then it
yeah,
went back to
I
me.
thought
Yeah.
that too.
So I don't know if that was intentional, but I didn't care for like the lean into it.
Right. And then he wants realizing the Queen Slayer for raising a corrupt.
Son.
Yeah.
And that's why she's targeted.
Yeah.
And then her solution is, I'm just gonna tell him the truth. If that gets, like, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
At least I can die with a clean conscience, I guess.
Yeah. Son, not so much.
No, son panics because he's gonna lose his whole empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. One of those kind of people. He's kind of a millennial.
Yeah.
Rich millennial, we'll
Yeah.
say. Where he's like, I got the whole world in my hands and I can do whatever I want. Why can't we stop one guy?
Right?
Because this one guy works outside the world.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have the resources. And we won't spoil too much of the ending. It's pretty cookie cutter ending.
Yeah.
Alright. Douchebag son dies.
Yeah.
And our hitman gets away.
Yeah.
While our female cop had the choice of taking him down or not.
No. You just let him go.
Yep. And that's the movie in a nutshell.
Yeah, like it's like that's one thing about these. Like it's not these aren't complicated plots you gotta follow.
No, they're very much just watch and go from scene to scene with the action.
Yeah, that's what I do like some about action movies. Sometimes.
Sometimes it's too simple or way too convenient. That's why I had a raised eyebrow with the daughter being an FBI agent.
Yeah.
I was like, already, this lady knows an ex-operative of a secret organization, and her daughter's at the FBI, and she just, like, lives in the nowhere? Little too convenient. And then the fight scenes, there's a lot of where he never gets hurt.
Yeah.
And that's where I get like a little annoyed with any of these action movies
Yeah.
where the main character's just untouchable.
Yes.
I don't care how well trained you are, you're still just a person.
No, I mean, that's what I like about Die Hard.
Yeah. Die Hard's a better action movie for that because,
Yeah.
yes, we do see our main protagonist beat up and
Yeah.
trying to survive.
The glass on the floor scene.
Yeah.
Ugh. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, nothing like all the action movies where like they don't get it, and they might get hurt near the end or something.
Yeah, there's always like the final boss, as
Yeah.
I call them. Where it's like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna rough him up a little.
Yeah, I'm like,
But he still walked away from everything, even after the best hitman they hired.
yeah, they
roughed him up a bit,
and he stabbed him good.
He stabbed him good. That knife went in pretty deep. And he's still like, nah, I'm walking away.
Yeah.
I jump out a window and make it to the shoreline and
Yeah,
put on a wetsuit and I'm gone.
yeah, like
Alright, so things we like about the movie.
oh
The action is really good in this.
yes,
Like, if you're looking for something that's very Hitman,
yeah,
if you like the Hitman games,
Yeah.
this is very close to that.
oh yeah,
Or even if you like John Wick, if you're looking for something that might scratch the John Wick itch a bit,
yeah,
this will do.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's as good as John Wick, but
No,
definitely will do.
Yeah.
Diet John Wick.
There you go.
Not so John Wick.
The Diet Coke
The Diet Coke
of John Wick. Just for calorie, not John enough.
Yeah. Thank you for indulging me on that stupid joke.
You're welcome.
Things we like. So, yeah, it's a very good action movie.
Yeah.
It's not doesn't overstay its welcome.
No.
That's another thing about action movies I was finding was they're going too long with the simple plot that they have.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, just get to the final scene already. Like,
Right? Like, just go.
normally I'm all for like going from kill to kill to kill.
Yeah.
Like, I watch horror. Like,
Oh, yeah, like, it's, like, yeah.
but when it starts to get too samey, like 3 massacres is pretty good for an action movie.
Yeah.
The first one is we kind of get to see what he's about.
Yeah.
Second one, we see a failed attempt to stop him. And then the third one is we pull out all the stops and we see how he gets around it.
Yeah.
Where he has to be a little more cunning and clever
Yeah.
to even just get in.
Yes, and he was very clever.
He was very clever and resourceful.
Yeah.
Things we didn't like about the movie.
Now I think just like it's like I think we had to turn the volume up just when the dog shows up. Just the conversation they had, I just found a little.
Yeah.
But I think it was just the volume. I just found it too soft. Like.
Yeah, he doesn't talk very loudly.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to catch some of his lines.
Yeah, like I know that like with a lot of Jason Statham movies.
Yeah. And like I said, the setup was very dry.
Yeah.
It was every other action movie setup.
Right.
And if you're aware that you may have turned this off early because of it.
Yeah, and they're like, don't want to watch this then.
No, it's like it's the same as any other action movie. I'm kind of not interested. And unfortunately, because of that, I was like, it's a good movie afterwards.
Yeah.
Like once we get to the actual first call center massacre, I was like, oh, this actually has something to it. Like the action's really good.
Yeah.
But it's getting to that action scene.
Yeah, like just the bill.
And the scam scene went on a little too long.
Yeah. And you really can't wait to see what he was going to do to that douche, right?
Yeah, you were hoping that douchebag gets it. What's coming to him?
Oh, and he
does. This movie does not hold back on that one.
No.
I won't even spoil that one.
No.
It's worth watching on its own. Alright, so final thoughts before we wrap up the movie.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's actually good because, like I said, okay, what was your favorite fight scene?
Good question. They're all pretty good.
Yeah.
I have to say in the shed.
Yes.
Because I like stealth killing more than I just like straight up running and shooting.
Right. Because
even though if you watch me play one of these types of games, I am not good at the stealth killing. I am much more running and gunning. Because maybe that's why I like it. Because I just admire that someone else can do that better than I can.
Yeah. Because I love when he chokes him and the eyes pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's.
Oh yeah, no, it was brutal.
Yeah. And plus, when it shows up like with the SWAT team.
Yeah.
SWAT team's making the FBI SWAT team's making the plan.
Yeah, he's just standing right there.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, who's this guy? And then they're like, that's our suspect. Oh, by the way, and he just proceeds to kick all of their asses.
And then you see him like inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the very much taking from the Hitman games.
Yeah.
Just camouflage in.
Yeah.
Like, this guy does not stand out in a crowd, and that's a very good skill to have.
Yeah.
But I think with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching.
Alright, then, just go be free.
Oh, that hurts, Billy. That one really stung.